After checking that the oil level in the bearing is correct, as indicated on the oil glass, the position mark for the bearing house is confirmed. The bearing house position is monitored as a reference and control of displacements of the bearing house. Before opening any covers to the bearing houses, it is important to clear away any dust or dirt which can enter the bearing house. Impurities in the oil can cause damage to the bearing journal and the bearing liner. To avoid oil or dirt from entering the bearing house, the upper cover must be opened first before the lower one is removed. The temperature is measured by means of a contact thermometer on the end of the journal. And at the thrust collar. If the temperature of the thrust collar is more than 2 degrees higher than the temperature at the journal end, this will normally indicate an excessive axial thrust. Excessive thrust is equal to friction, which again is equal to high temperature. The condition of the journal surface is evaluated, and then the correct position of the oil scraper and contact with the journal is confirmed. This is important to avoid spillage of oil. The felt sealing prevents dust from entering the bearing house. The temperature is also measured at the middle of the journal. To ensure good lubrication, the position of oil tray and oil cups is verified. It is important that the contact between the temperature monitoring glide shoe and journal is checked, as this gives a pre-warning of an overheated bearing. The contact between thrust collar and bearing liner indicates which direction the roller is pushing the kiln. If there is contact on the inlet side and clearance on the outside, the roller is pushing the kiln upwards towards the inlet. The kiln is pushed in the opposite direction to the bearing's direction, with clearance between thrust collar and bearing liner. When replacing covers after inspection, it is important that the lower cover is closed first to avoid oil or dirt from entering the bearing house.